Druid of the Talons for sure, I think. Question though. Is he gonna go for Huntress in the start? Trolling the Orc player. Messing with his head so he cannot decide which second hero is it gonna be, the Shadow Hunter or the Tauren Chieftain. Let's see what he's gonna do. As both players actually spawn next to each other on Turtle Rock. This is absolutely insane. I could not imagine something like this happening in finals, since on War 3 Arena as well, they have removed this option to be spawning next to each other, since it on this map is pretty, I don't know, want to say dumb, but it's like, it is a little bit of insanity right here, especially in favor of the orc now, I would say. The Night Elf just has to adjust to the situation of having a very strong Blade Master right next to him. I think as these wisps are scouting the orc right away, Night Elf is gonna get a huge shock, as this peon yet does not know which way to go to find the Night Elf base. First hero already been trained. What is it gonna be? Let's see. As the Ancient of War already pulling this green camp, eating some trees to stay alive. I'm just waiting for the Demon Hunter to come and get all the experience here. Must not last it, the creeps. Of course, gotta be very careful with that. Nice. Not a good item though for the Demon Hunter, starting off with a Mantle of Intelligence, while the Blade Master decides to take on the orange creep here, killing the first ogre, hoping for a Blade of Attack or Circlet of Nobility, and Circlet of Nobility it is. The first grunt he brought with him is actually taking very small amounts of damage. On the other hand, the Blade Master is taking a lot of damage, so now while the harass is happening from the Night Elf will be chasing the Blade Master since he's just on much more HP. On the other side, if he would have let the Grunt tank much more, Grunt could be maybe dead by now. As the Demon Hunter, as the Blade Master is selling his first TP to buy a second Circlet of Nobility, giving him +4 stats in total, instantly rushing for the second ogre here, getting Claws of Attack, being pushed onto +10 attack already this early in the game. Very nice item start here for the Blade Master, but can he make use of it? Can he evade the Demon Hunter who is already hunting him? Is he gonna hunt his demon here? As we see one Mana Bring getting off and another hit. Can the Blade Master escape here? No dust bought by the Demon Hunter yet. Demon Hunter cannot buy the dust since Blade Master bought the dust instead first. Demon Hunter though got the boots, I think. Nope. Boots as well go to to Blade Master, escaping just shy of death here. Very nice start. This game is gonna be something, I think. As the Demon Hunter now trying to harass the peons of the orc. Not too much well of a job done here, preventing intruders to enter the base, or entering the base, as Demon Hunter here easily pulls green camp, just taking it away from the second hero of the orc, which we are still not sure yet what it's gonna be, Shadow Hunter or etc. As the Blade Master just continues to creep his way up to level 2 now, gets critical strike of course. And there's Slippers of Agility pushing him onto +13 damage. Not bad. The Blade Master here becoming a little bit of a powerhouse already, as we're just 1/4 into the first Nightfall. And the Demon Hunter himself now with 6 archers trying to take out this orange creep king rather quickly, since the archers are doing a very nice job here. And Engine of Wonders very offensively built actually. The Blade Master can just say hello. Not really cancel it though, since the Demon Hunter is already there with his archers, just Shadow Melted, waiting for the Blade Master to come out of stealth. Let's see here. A Naga Sea Bitch purchased by the Night Elf. What is he gonna do against those 4 grunts and a rather strong Blade Master who is actually going down pretty hard in hit points now? Reaching 15%, has to retreat against this Demon Hunter. The grunts though look very healthy, as a second Naga Sea Bitch is picked up for this game on side of the Orc player now. No healing wave, no shockwave. This is not gonna look like a standard game here, since the close spawn position just wrecked everything. The Orc doing a very good job at keeping these grunts healthy. Maybe it's part of the strategy, having 4 grunts, which give him a superior possibility of creeping. Very, very strong now here with 2 heroes and 4 grunts. But can he keep them up in the green health area long enough so it makes an impact onto the Night Elf, or is he just gonna sit there without them doing nothing? There we go, as the Blade Master now engages an archer, which is gonna get taken down. Very nice job here, engaging on the Naga Sea Bitch. A possible surround on the Demon Hunter maybe, and yes, he gets it down. Very nice surround there on the Demon Hunter, while the rest of the heroes is just chasing for the Naga Sea Bitch. She cannot do anything but die, and the Demon Hunter here gets surrounded by grunts. Did not have his attention that there was actually a little bit of a wall in form of a river there, so the Orc did not need a full surround on the Demon Hunter, but rather just gets it off in a half circle, still using 4 grunts. Good job there. And this Blade Master continues to creep, almost level 3 now, as these grunts are getting easily salved after tanking this green camp. Naga Sea Bitch has the Mantle of Intelligence now. And we see Jack now checking his opponent here, rolling out 2 Ancients of Wars towards the Orc's base, while the Orc is maybe trying to get the vision here from the blue ogre at the shop. Yes, his bestiary is getting the ensnare upgrade for raiders which are not there yet in the game, and the Tome of Experience for the Naga Sea Bitch on the Horde on the Orc side. Very nice here, as he's securing the first vision on the left side of Turtle Rock, which can come in very, very, very good and very handy for late game. As 2 Ancient of War now, together with the first Talons here, trying to get down the first burrow, and indeed they're gonna get it down while an archer is gonna die. A big damage here on Naga Sea Bitch as he almost gets wrecked. Gets healed though and gets wrecked again. The Blade Master is just doing so much damage at this point. Such good items from minute 1. He was just snowballing this Blade Master so nice. There is a Spirit Link from the Spirit Walker, but instantly gets disenchanted by a Wisp. Not that if it would matter, since the Orc is not in a position of taking any damage at the moment, rather than just dealing damage, as he is completely raping the Night Elf here. Let's see if the Night Elf can just turtle this out until he has a fair amount of druids to counter the Orc, or is the Orc gonna be able to snowball him due to this close position spawning? As we see a very interesting strategy now, 3 Ancient of War just going for those burrows. Very effective here, as they have a bunch of hit points the Orc army has to chew through before being safe here, being able to leave their base. Let's see what's gonna happen here, as the first dots is getting ensnared now. The other one goes down like this, looking a little bit of bad for the Night Elf. Let's see what he can make with those Ancient of Wars. I'm pretty curious, as the last dot is dying, and the Invu potion is popped on the Blade Master here. A lot of orange hit points here for a lot of units of the orc, but it's rather normal, but since we have the spirit a link between all of them, but no healing wave from the witch doctor since the orc decided to go for a Naga sea witch without any items that is getting focused down by the demon hunter now, getting as well slowed by the Naga sea witch of the night elf, but a peel of the raider and snaring the demon hunter secures her escape. Very well done. That ensnare is such a nice CC. And Fury Fire being cast on the Orc's army, making it easy for the Night Elf to keep track of his opponent, as the Naga Sea Bitch almost gets wrecked again. The Blade Master Joe jumps in and saves the Naga Sea Bitch, almost wrecking the Demon Hunter instead. This Blade Master is starting to get a big problem for this Night Elf player, as the Naga Sea Bitch is gonna get snared. There is no master training for the Talons yet, so we cannot see any Cyclone, as she is still getting focused here, chased by the Demon Hunter. Is she gonna get stuffed? No! One single crit seals the deal. Naga bitch just explodes. And another dispel here by a wisp, dispelling the spirit link of the Naga sea bitch from the orc, but it was not enough. The orc just gets the victory in the first game.